Greetings, Earthlings. Before we dive into our intergalactic journey, if you enjoy this sort of content, don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Now buckle up. Imagine this. It's a quiet Christmas Eve, the snow is falling gently, and Santa is making his rounds, delivering gifts to children all over the world. Suddenly a flash of light streaks across the sky. It's not a shooting star, but a spaceship from a far-off galaxy. Yes, folks, we're talking about the extraterrestrial kind. The ones with green skin, tentacles, and laser guns. So, what happens next? Well, that's what we're here to discuss today. Now, you must be thinking, Santa Claus versus aliens? That's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. And you're not wrong. It is a peculiar mix, like combining mince pies with marmalade or reindeers with rocket engines. But isn't that the beauty of imagination? It has the power to take us to places, or rather universes, that are beyond our wildest dreams. Santa, the jolly old man from the North Pole, known for his red suit, flying reindeer, and a sack full of gifts up against aliens, creatures from the cosmos armed with advanced technology and unknown powers. It's a clash of worlds that sounds like something straight out of a science fiction novel or a Hollywood blockbuster. But let's not dismiss it just yet. On one hand, we have Santa, whose magic allows him to deliver presents across the globe in a single night. On the other, we have beings that have mastered interstellar travel. It's the ultimate test of terrestrial magic versus extraterrestrial technology. So, who would be the last one laughing in this cosmic face-off? Santa with his jingle bells or the aliens with their laser guns? Hang tight, we're just getting started. We all know Santa for his round belly and his magical sleigh, but what if I told you he's got more tricks up his red sleeve? Now let's dive into the unexplored depths of Santa's superpowers. Yes, you heard it right, superpowers. We're not talking about the ability to slide down chimneys without a speck of soot on his red suit or filling stockings without a sound. We're talking about some seriously powerful abilities. First, let's consider time manipulation. Think about it. Santa manages to deliver presents to all the children around the world in just one night. That's approximately 2 billion homes, folks. Even if he spent just a single second at each home, he'd need over 63 years to complete his rounds. But Santa does it all in one night. How? Well, it's clear that Santa must have the ability to manipulate time. Next, let's talk about teleportation. Santa's got to move from one house to the next in a blink. That's teleportation, folks. The ability to disappear from one location and reappear in another instantaneously. It's not just his sleigh that's magical. Santa himself has got some serious teleportation skills. Now, how about super speed? Even with time manipulation and teleportation, Santa's got to wrap those gifts, load his sleigh, and manage a team of reindeer. And let's not forget, he does all this while maintaining his jolly demeanor. And finally, let's not overlook his omniscience. Santa knows if you've been naughty or nice, remember? That's some next-level mind reading right there. Add to this his immortality, his ability to squeeze through the smallest of spaces, and his unbeatable cookie-eating speed, and you've got a superhero in a red suit and black boots. So, Santa is not just about milk and cookies, folks. He's got some serious superpowers. But what about our extraterrestrial friends? Ever wondered how an alien could outdo Santa? Well, buckle up because it's about to get real spacey in here. Now, we've already discussed Santa's superpowers, and they're impressive, no doubt. But let's not sell our extraterrestrial friends short. Imagine, if you will, an alien with advanced technology. We're talking about gadgets and gizmos that make Santa's workshop look like a children's play set. They could have interstellar spaceships capable of zipping from one galaxy to another in the blink of an eye. These spaceships would make Santa's sleigh seem like a horse and buggy. The ability to teleport presents under your tree. Now that's some next-level delivery service, but let's not stop there. What about telepathy? Aliens could potentially read your mind, knowing exactly what you want for Christmas without you having to write a single letter. They'd cut out the middleman, or in this case, the middle elf. Sorry, elf friends, but telepathy could render your jobs obsolete. Now, onto the piece de resistance, shape-shifting. An alien could become anyone, even Santa himself. Imagine waking up on Christmas morning to find not just one Santa, but a whole army of them, each one bearing gifts. It's like having your very own personal Santa. But wait, there's more. What if aliens could manipulate time? They could deliver presents to everyone in the world, not just in one night, but in a single moment. Now that's efficiency on a cosmic scale. But let's not forget, aliens are, well, alien. Their gifts might not be your traditional toys and gadgets. Who knows, you might end up with a pet space slug or a holographic video game that lets you live out your wildest dreams. Well, it seems our jolly old Saint Nick might have some competition. But who would win in a straight-up showdown? Stick around to find out. So we've got Santa with his bag of tricks and aliens with their high-tech gadgets. Who's ready for the ultimate showdown? Picture this, folks. The North Pole, usually quiet and serene, is now the stage for an epic battle. Santa, our jolly old man, is donning his red suit, ready to protect his turf. And then there are the aliens. These aren't your typical green Martians, oh no. They're armed to the teeth with advanced technology that would make even the most seasoned sci-fi fan blush. The tension is palpable. The reindeer are on edge. Rudolph's nose is glowing brighter than ever. The elves have formed a protective circle around the workshop. It's a standoff of galactic proportions. Suddenly, from Santa's magical sack emerges an army of toy soldiers. These aren't your regular playthings, mind you. These are enchanted toys, ready to do Santa's bidding. On the other side, the aliens, unfazed, activate their force field, a spectacle of shimmering, otherworldly energy. Then the battle begins. The toy soldiers, despite their size, put up a valiant fight. They use their tiny cannons, firing a barrage of candy canes at the alien invaders. The aliens retaliate with laser beams, melting the candy canes mid-air. But Santa has another trick up his sleeve. With a hearty laugh, he pulls out a massive snowblower from his sack. With a flick of a switch, a blizzard engulfs the aliens. Their high-tech gadgets are no match for the biting cold and swirling snow. The aliens, taken aback, retreat into their spaceship. But just when Santa thinks he's won, the spaceship transforms into a giant robot. Santa, however, remains undaunted. With a twinkle in his eye, he pulls out his final weapon from his sack, a gigantic mechanical reindeer. The reindeer and the robot lock horns, the ground shakes. The showdown is intense, but in the end, Santa and his reindeer overcome the alien robot, saving Christmas once again. Well, folks, that was a clash for the ages. But who do you think would win? Let us know in the comments below. Well, that was an intergalactic ride, wasn't it? But before we close, let's take a moment to reflect on the cosmic clash we've just witnessed. We began our journey with the introduction of two unlikely adversaries, Santa Claus, the beloved gift giver, and a race of formidable extraterrestrial beings. Who could have imagined such a collision of worlds? Yet there we were, unraveling the mysteries of the North Pole and the far reaches of the universe in one fell swoop. And what about Santa's superpowers? We explored the age-old myth of his omnipresence, his ability to deliver gifts around the globe in just one night. Could it be magic, or perhaps a clever use of quantum physics? Whatever the case, it's clear that Santa's more than just a jolly old man in a red suit. Then we delved into the fascinating abilities of our alien counterparts. From mind-boggling telepathy to advanced technology that leaves even our most modern gadgets in the dust, these beings from another planet certainly gave Santa a run for his money. But the ultimate showdown, that was something else, wasn't it? Santa and the aliens, locked in an epic battle of wits and wills. The tension was palpable, the stakes higher than ever before. Yet in the end, it was a testament to the power of understanding and unity, even in the face of such stark differences. As we wrap up, remember that these fantastical tales can spark our imaginations and inspire us to reach for the stars. So, if you enjoyed this wild ride as much as we did, why not give it a thumbs up? Better yet, share it with your friends and start a conversation about who would win in your own epic showdown. And hey, if you have your own theories about Santa's superpowers or alien abilities, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And that's a wrap, folks. Don't forget to subscribe for more out-of-this-world content. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars.